Well, good afternoon. We are on section 5.8, multiplying mixed numbers. What I want you to do is go ahead and hit pause first, and then we'll discuss it further. Alright, it says, first of all, to multiply mixed numbers, write the mixed numbers as improper fractions, then multiply as with proper fractions, and I forgot to put that on there. So for example, 4 and 4/5, just a quick reminder again that when you convert from a mixed number to an improper fraction, which we're going from here to here, it is again 5 times 4, that's what I did here, which equals 20. And then take that answer, which is 20, plus the numerator, and you get 24. That's going to give you your new numerator, and again, remember the 5, the denominator, always stays the same. Okay? So, again, that's just a quick reminder of what we need to make certain we are doing when we multiply these. So I'll do the first one with you, and it is 2/3 times, and you're going to have to rewrite this. So 2 times the 2, which is 4, plus the numerator, which is 5, over 2. Now we can do one of two things. We can multiply, or we can also now look to see is there any cross-reducing that we can do, which 3 and 5 are not compatible numbers. They do not, 3 does not go into 5 equally. But 2's definitely are compatible. They both can be divided by 2. So this is going to become 1, and 2 divided by 2 again is 1. So now we can take our new numbers. 1 times 5 is 5, and 3 times 1 is 3. Now we end up with an improper fraction. So now we have to again make this into a mixed number. And how many 3's go into 5? 1 time. And 2 remaining when we subtract them over the denominator that stays the same. Okay? So 1 and 2/3 is the answer. And some of you say, well, how can it be smaller than what we started with? Well, because you're taking 2/3 of it, a number that is less than 1. Okay, we're taking just a portion of this amount. We're taking 2/3 of 2.5, and that is 1 and 2/3. Okay? Now I'm going to let you go ahead and hit pause and solve this. So we take 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 1 more is 10, over our denominator of 3, times our 3/8. Okay, now what we want to do is look to see if there's any cross-reducing that we can do, and the 3's obviously can reduce. We're going to divide both of them by 3, so this is 1, and this divided by 3 is 1. Now these 10 and 8, and I know that since they're even, 2 will go into those, so we're going to divide them both by 2. This becomes 4, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So now we can multiply our new numbers of 5 times 1, which is 5, and 1 times 4, which is 4. Now we still have an improper fraction, therefore we're going to make it into a mixed number. How many 4's go into 5? 1 whole. So we can subtract those and get 1 with 4 as our denominator. 1 and 1/4 is our answer. So let's look at our next. And we have 2 mixed numbers. So go ahead and hit pause and solve. So we have 1 times 8, which is 8, plus 1 more, or 7 more, which is 15, over the 8 as the denominator, times 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 1 more is 10, over 3. Now we can look to cross reduce, and 8 and 10, we can divide both of those by 2, which that's going to become a 4. This divided by 2 is 5. Now these two right here, 15 and 3, 3 does go into 15, so we're going to divide this one by 3 and get 1, and 15 divided by 3 gives me 5. Now we can multiply. 5 times 5 is 25, and 4 times 1 is 4. Now we have to make this into a mixed number, and this one's a little more difficult for some. I'll do it the mental math that most of you are starting to do. How many 4s go into 25? Well, that would be a total of 6 wholes, which is 24. And 24 from 25 gives me 1 remaining over 4. I'm going to do this down here where some of you might need to do some work. And again, it goes into it 6 times, which is 24. Subtract 1 left over and the 1/4, and you can see how we get those same answers. Okay, so please take a look at this again. If you have any questions, please make note of that, and we'll try to narrow our understanding so we can get a resolution to it very quickly. So please make note of that, and we'll discuss it further tomorrow. Have a great evening.